It is not worth it as a small creator to overthink your titles and thumbnails. Unless you're a really big creator that is creating amazing videos, no matter what you do, no matter how good your titles and thumbnails are, people are not going to watch your video unless your video is good. The thing you need to focus on is making your content good. And it's funny because I actually learned this from Kanye West.
Why do you think the song in Paris is called in Paris? Because was in Paris.
And seeing that clip made me realize that all of the Kanye West songs that I listen to because they're great songs, not because of the titles. Like the way he put it, that it's just simply what they were doing at the time, that's the name of the song, made me think about how I could just do that for my videos. And then when I really thought about the videos that I watch on YouTube, a lot of them don't even have good titles or thumbnails. It's just something interesting that I decided to click on and I keep watching if it's good. And seeing that helped me break all the chains that I had on me overthinking my titles and thumbnails because I would spend so much time on them when at the end of the day, people are going to watch because of the content. Mr. Beast could put a black screen with an empty title and people would still watch it and find the video because people are going to share it because his videos are so good. And for us as small creators, we do not have all the time in the world. We have to spend time thinking about editing, thinking about thumbnails, titles, and then also publishing the videos. So because of that, we have to be very selective about what we focus on. And I realized that the most important thing is the content. And for us in the future, once we get our groove down and we start understanding what we need to do for our videos, we could always hire a thumbnail designer and then come back and change all of our old thumbnails if we really wanted to. So now that I've realized that, the main thing that I'm focusing on is, like Kanye said, just making the title basically what the video is. I've even heard Mr. Beast say it, that all you have to do is tell the viewer what they're going to get in the video and then you over deliver on that. So for me, I just try to make it simple, tell them what they're going to get in the video and add a little bit of curiosity, and then I over deliver in the video. Because really think about it, your viewers are going to be way happier if you have a bad title and thumbnail but the video is really good versus if you have an amazing title and thumbnail but the video is really terrible. And then for the thumbnails, all you have to do is keep them simple and try to use text to create that curiosity. Because ever since I've been doing that, my CTR has ticked up and up without having to put crazy amounts into the thumbnails. And what I also do for my thumbnails, which if you can figure out a way to do this for yourself, it'll open so many doors for you. Just figure out how to create a system or process that you do over and over for your thumbnails. You don't have to overcomplicate it. For me, I literally just put my face on the thumbnail and then I change the text based on what the video is about. Because I really just do not feel like at the moment the thumbnails add too much for my viewers. So I focus on the content instead of focusing on the thumbnails. And then for the titles, what I highly recommend that you try, if you have an open mind, is literally just go to ChatGPT, put your script in there and ask it to generate you some titles for that video. You could do this endlessly until you find one that clicks with you, but you have to make sure that it speaks to you, because if it speaks to you and you would think that you would click on it, then it's probably going to speak to your audience. But also just change it up a little bit and put it in your own words, because some of the words that ChatGPT uses are pretty robotic. But when you start implementing these things, it opens so much more time for you to focus on the actual value that you're giving in the video. But then also on top of that, we really don't know what our audience wants. So when we're making our titles and we're making our thumbnails, we're overthinking them so much because we think this is what the audience wants, but we really have no idea. So when we do this, we get a lot more videos out and we allow the audience to tell us what they really want. We can pay attention to the feedback based on the analytics, but then also based on just the comments that they give. So in that case, you're really truly listening to your audience. And when you start doing this, you're gonna get in a flow. And for most of us, we enjoy creating the videos, not the titles and thumbnails. So it's just gonna be like those shackles are coming off you and you're just gonna be able to enjoy what you're actually doing. And then on top of that, your audience is gonna understand that you're really listening to them. You're understanding and making videos based on what they're enjoying. So please go out there and get more of these videos out, because we need great ideas and we need great videos. And those are never gonna happen if you're stuck thinking about the titles and thumbnails.